It's really about understanding that people are the media. So you want to make sure that you're amplifying the right thing.
If you think about the corner office, JJ, it used to be the corner office. It'd be the glass doors, the assistant when you walked in, and today that really shifted online.
So do you remember when you were in school and it used to be that you would go listen to the classes and then you would go do homework? So many of these models are flipping that around so that you go home and listen to the boring lectures, and when you come to the classroom, you're actually doing homework with a teacher where you can get one-on-one attention. Every kid doesn't learn the same way, and there's finally systems that are allowing them to learn at their pace.
Spring cleaning your online reputation, if you will, and we have a fun little acronym for people, and it's called CLEAN. C stands for clarify. You want to make sure that you are clarifying your goals. What is it that you actually want to accomplish? Making sure that you are able to respond to what's being said about you and your company online. The only way you're going to be able to do that is if you are indeed listening.
I think the key really here is to make sure that if they are using something aside from text messaging, that it's much safer, and I can show you an alternative. Would you like to see that? Let's say that I put up a pair of shoes I really liked on Pinterest. It'll ping me and say, by the way, those shoes you like, they're on sale.
And it's going to tie all of the social networks together.
So all of that really comes together pretty seamlessly now.
The Zen part is how to work with social media. So people want to have conversations. They're looking for quality information. They're looking for customer service online. They're looking to connect. And if you work with that rather than against it, which is very the traditional way to market, right? Throw a message out there, push, push, push. And instead, if you really work with social media, kind of look at why these tools were created and go with the flow, then it's a much more Zen-like experience.
Did you ever watch like the cat and mouse game?
Right.
Where the cat, runs around, the mouse gets smarter. That's really what we're looking at. It's a loop. I'm not saying that security is going to cease being a problem, but of course companies will get smarter, consumers will get smarter, and the hackers will get smarter, which is the problem.
What kind of role is social media playing at CES this year?
They're saying 150,000 mentions of CES are happening every single day. If you watch and observe CES closely, you really can have your pulse on the trends.
Advertising is one of those things that we love to hate. We say, oh, we don't want it, but that's how we see the trailer for the next movie we want to go see.
Essentially, Parisians were posting, roughly translated into English, open door, hashtag open door, where if they had availability in their homes, they were opening their doors to strangers. A lot of factors go into Facebook advertising, but I will say Facebook advertising is still much more cost-effective for small businesses than, for example, Google AdWords, which can cost 10, 20 times more. And so how are you proactively building that reputation so when people seek you out, what's that impression, and what are you doing to proactively cultivate a positive digital footprint?
These are very exaggerated claims, and no, I don't think it's true. I would love to have a replay of this segment in 2017 just so we can compare. If you look at 11 million, yes, it looks like a big number, but compare that to 1.2 billion. I think the term ghost town is highly exaggerated. I would say Facebook, keep innovating, keep what you're doing. And Chris, who owns Instagram now?
Right, Facebook. Thanks, guys.
Correct. Really two keys. One, you want to be persistent, because sometimes it does take, a few tries to be able to connect with that person. And the second thing is you want to be personalized about it. The last thing you want to do on LinkedIn is send the same template message over and over. If you're going to take the time to do it, definitely do it right. Knowing that there's apps out there that do let you monitor your teen, it's still smart to be able to have conversations with your teenager, making sure that they understand how to use technology. So apps like this don't really become a crutch, but you're actually teaching them good habits. She spent so much time projecting this false image, but now she's using these platforms to still project an image, just a different image.
What do you tell parents?
We have to educate our kids, our teens, our students, because we're putting them into this world, this digital world, but we don't have any digital literacy classes for them. There's no class in school. I mean, think about, we've had home ec, we have a home ec, and that's less relevant today. Not to say that that's not useful, but it is less relevant. In the digital world, almost everyone can be a celebrity in the sense of they're an influencer, right? Smart companies do take advantage of this, and why not?
She's also author of the new book called Momentum, How to Propel Your Marketing and Transform Your Brand in the Digital Age.
Today, though, we have data, analytics, metrics. We can look at which campaigns drive results. So the challenge isn't what works today or what worked yesterday. We know that. The challenge is what will work tomorrow.